Madame, Monsieur, bonjour.
Hello, all of you. Well, today I'm going to talk about the way out of darkness in Africa, the electrification of the continent. In the DRC, a meeting on the electricity sector concluded last Friday in Kinshasa in the presence of Prime Minister Bruno Tshibala. 5 strategic points have been identified for the adjustment of the national electricity sector development policy. One was the finalization of the reform of the legal and institutional framework. Second, the development of electricity generation, transmission and distribution infrastructure. Third was mobilization of human and financial resources and increased development of the private sector. And finally, it was training and capacity building. We are talking about the DRC because of its extraordinary potential of 100,000 megawatts made possible by the River Congo, which is the biggest river in Africa by discharge volume with a flow of 41,600 cubic meters per second. According to the experts, it is capable of producing 46,000 megawatts, energy that can light up at least half of the continent. But all this ambition has been affected by issues like the use of obsolete technology, inadequate infrastructure, and lack of funding in the sector. The mining industry, which is the nut and bolts of the Congolese economy alone, has a deficit of between 750 to 800 megawatts.
So, Jean-David, we imagine that it takes a lot of money to electrify DRC and therefore Africa, if we stick to the explanation that you give us.
L'argent, il faut dire que c'est le nerf de la guerre anane.
Before answering your question, please take note that energy is vital, strategic, and strongly linked to power. All the major conflicts in our time have their origin on access to energy resources. And this is what the president of the Africa Development Bank, Africanews, has been saying. In other words, to know that energy, electricity for a country plays the same role as blood in the human body. That said, and to answer your question, the experts say $100 billion is the amount needed to power up DRC's electricity dream. But don't be surprised, this is not a hard target. That money can be easily found if there is a clear vision, a vision that highlights a clear legal and institutional framework,
le secteur privé, je vais insister, panafricain, pas seulement de la République.
With associates, with a sector with a vision that which associates rather the Pan-African private sector and one that promises profitability. And also a vision that is able to attract other African countries. We have recently seen Rwanda engage in the sponsorship of Arsenal,
qui s'est engagé dans le sponsoring d'une équipe anglaise, Arsenal, pour ne pas la citer.
South Africa and Nigeria have shown interest in buying electricity from the DRC. This means, Hanan, that instead of always waiting for the funding of these and that like manna falling from the skies, multilateral institution with a voluntarist, bold and visionary initiative can help the DRC spearhead electrification in the continent.
L'électrification de l'Afrique, mais pour cela, il faut avoir une politique audacieuse en associant, pourquoi pas, d'autres pays africains. Donc, c'était la rubrique business de ce
That was the business segment.
Merci de votre attention.
Thank you.
Restez sur
Until next time.
À la semaine prochaine.